What's going on YouTube? ProfessorOaksAide here, and today we're going to be kicking things off with some Pokémon TCG Online gameplay. So as a quick mention for those of you who came to this channel for the Nuzlocke Let's Play, the current plan is to get 4 or 5 episodes of that out per week, but I want to intersperse these with some PTCGO gameplay to keep things fresh on the channel. Myself, I'm quite an avid TCG player, and I love watching other TCG streamers come up with fun decks with the newest cards and trying to make them all work in some way, however they do it. Myself, I'm planning to bring you some fun decks you can play, most of which will either be budget or if they are high investment, they generally have quite a high win rate, so you'll be able to win back your investments in scaling up the VS ladder and also winning tournaments. Now, I've been thinking, which is, I guess, quite dangerous, and I feel the best way to start this section would be to do a booster pack opening. I don't know how many of you will have heard about this, but the English Sun and Moon booster boxes are actually completely mappable. For those of you who don't know what that means, effectively, once you find the first ultra rare, hyper rare, secret rare, holo rare in the pack, in the box, you can actually pull out the packs that are going to contain all of the others and leave just behind the rares and the filler packs, effectively. So for this reason, the only route that I could go to actually get some decent pulls would be to buy a booster box, and I can't afford that at the minute. So rather than open physical packs, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open 50 PTCGO packs instead. When the newer set comes out, Guardians Rising, which has just been announced, go check it out. There's some very interesting looking cards in there. When that comes out, maybe I will do a booster box opening, but for now, we're just going to stick with the online. So, I know what some of you might be shouting at me, some of you might be saying, why open all these packs? Don't open them, go and trade for the cards that you want. Sun and Moon booster packs are worth quite a lot on the trade market at the minute, and maybe I would get more value out of going and trading them whilst I can get some decent cards for it. Where's the fun in that? That's what I say. Opening the packs themselves is actually a lot more exhilarating. Seeing what you're going to get. I might get a load of good stuff. I might get nothing. I might get that secret rare ultra ball. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Also, by opening a load of the packs, I will get some of the commons, uncommons, rares that you need to actually build the deck, and would end up overpaying on the trading market if I were to trade for them rather than to get them myself out of the booster packs. And so, yeah, let's get on with it. If you look just below me, I will be keeping track of the notable pulls that we get from these booster packs. So let's get going. Here we go. Booster pack 1. So, as you may notice, most of them are new. I have actually started opening some. Let's see what our first rare is. Crobat. Not so sure that this is going to be meta viable. Poison Barb's useful. Anything else from the pack that is interesting? Popplio is good to have for building up some Primarina decks. We've got Cosmog. Torracat for the Incineroar GX. Yep, Charger Bug to start getting ready for Vikavolt GX, which has been announced. So, next pack. Grubbin to finish up that line. Firo. I heard a lot about this. I'll see what this rare is and then we'll come back to it. Lantern. Is that a holo rare? No, it's not. Again, another just chaff rare, I guess. Energy Retrieval. Nothing else really too interesting. So as I was saying about this, Devastating Wind. It seems like it's going to be played maybe in some disruptive decks. Could be very annoying. I guess we'll see as the meta evolves. Let's get another pack open. Young Goose for the Gumshoes GX, Masquerade. Pretty rubbish, really. It's reverse holo, is that? Double colourless energy, nice. Pukamuku, very good. In and out plus bursting balloon can equal 120 damage if they decide to attack you. It's quite good as a stalling Pokemon. Nice and easy to put out. Yeah. Big Malasada. It's alright. It's like a less good Pokemon Center Lady, but it's an item, so you don't have to use up your supporter and a switch, which is always nice. Okay, so this pack. Nothing too good. What's the reverse holo? Poliwrath and our rare Bruxish. Again, nothing great. Yeah, I got the Rowlet for building up the evolution line, but other than that, not much. Let's open another. Hopefully we can hit our first ultra rare soon. Oh, and there we go, Solgaleo GX, our first ultra rare of the 50. Maybe our only one. Looks like it could be very meta viable, very good in energy acceleration decks, especially the Soulburst GX. Turn 1, 6 energy onto your Pokemon, doesn't necessarily have to go on to Solgaleo GX, you can use it to charge up anything else. Interesting Pokemon. Couple it up with a Rainbow Energy, you can put it into almost any deck and couple it up with Rainbow Energies. Passimian, also very good. Quite big for a budget deck, Passimian budget deck with Mew, and another budget deck stable there, Golder, reverse holo. So let's move on to the next pack. Not much experience share. Oh, 2 ultra rares in a row, Decidueye GX. This is, well, pretty fantastic really. I think as of now it's currently going for about between 10 and 15 Sun and Moon packs for a single one. So nice. Not much else in there. Experience share, that's about it. So let's open another. Oh, not a lot. Pinsir with his roof fling, very annoying. I'll talk about that in a second. And another Lantern. We've got a reverse holo Diglett, a Lowland Diglett, sorry. Now, Pinsir, turn 1, you can get the donk on someone with roof fling. If you get Pinsir out, get a DCE on it, they only have 1 Pokemon, nothing on their bench, and you use roof fling and get heads, you win the game. Could be very annoying. I guess we'll find out. Repel. It's like a less good version of Lysander, really. You force out their active, but they get to choose what comes in. So pros and cons. Let's see what we get in another one. Let's just take a sip of water. Got another Passimian, building up that budget deck. We've got a Masquerade and oh, Lapras GX, another ultra rare. Not bad. Haven't seen too many decks with this in. Could be good with a Floatstone on to get it to switch it out with another Lapras to use Blizzard Burn, but I mean the guaranteed paralysis from Ice Beam GX is quite nice as well, but other than that, not sure about it. So, next pack. Nothing too notable, Ultra Ball, which is always nice to get, and another Bruxish. So, yeah, not much in that pack. No, so we'll move on, have a look and see what we get in the next pack. Sandygast, there's a Palossand deck I'll talk about in a second. Oh, another Lantern. Gonna have 10 of these at this rate. So there's a Palossand deck with the new Palossand card, and it has an ability that means that it takes reduced damage, and then if you also put a Fighting Fury belt on it and you also put certain types of energy on it, it can take very little damage or be able to heal it all off on the next turn. And I don't know how viable it'll be. Probably not very, but it'll be interesting to see if you get some wins with it. Yeah. So, moving on. Oh, Litten, Poplio. Can we go for the Litten, Torracat, Incineroar line? Let's find out. No, we get a Hariyama. Another Golduck, which is nice. Very good in simple one water, and if you've got 2 more water energies in your hand, you can do 120 damage. Turn 2, 120 damage. Not bad. And if you can get the Evolution Starmie in your deck as well, you can always just discard something to make sure you have those 2 energies in your hand. So let's open another. And there we go. So this is the Palisand I was talking about. Water takes 20 less damage from attacks. It's got 130 HP, so it's effectively 150 HP. If you get, I can't remember exactly what it was, but there's definitely something to do with Fighting Fury Belt, and you can have Pokemon on your bench that reduce damage that it takes, and eventually you can almost have it taking no damage per turn. So again, I'm not sure it's too viable, but let's carry on anyway. Not much there. Araquanid. Let's have a look what our rare is. Toucannon. It's okay. It's not great. It's got a enabler of the new burn mechanic, but it is on a coin flip, and Echoed Voice is effectively 90 for a double colourless if you manage to get 2 turns with it. 180 damage it's good. It takes out a number of EXs. Doesn't really hit any important GXs. In fact, it might hit Tauros GX, but I think Tauros will probably take this out first. So let's open another pack. Whoa. Eevee, very good staple there. An Incineroar reverse holo and a Golduck. So we've now got, how many there? 3, 4. Oh, because the others are reverse holo, it won't tell me. So Energy Evolution Eevee, very good. Especially in the new Umbreon GX and Espeon GX decks. You attach an energy, and when you do that, you can search your deck for the evolution and put it on it. I'm not sure how meta viable Espeon and Umbreon GX are going to be. Excuse me a second. I'm not sure how viable Umbreon and Espeon GX will be. They don't seem to do enough damage, I don't think, quickly enough to actually make it worthwhile at the minute. With the new Sylveon GX card that's also been announced, maybe Umbreon will see some play, but I think at the minute there's a lot of hype around it, but then I think that might just be because it's new. So let's open another pack. Morlul and Fomantis, both very stable for some decks. And oh wow, our first hyper rare. I think it's, no, is it hyper rare? I don't know with this set, because you have ultra rare, hyper rare, and secret rare. I think this is the hyper rare, and I think the secret rare would be the rainbow one. As I mentioned, Morlul is staple for a number of grass decks, getting out Shinotic and using its ability to pull out any grass type Pokemon you need, and Fomantis obviously evolves into Fomantis. Quite nice getting both of them in one pack. So let's open another pack and see what we get. 2 notable, and wow, Lunala GX. We're hitting every single GX this video. This is amazing. So likely to be a staple in a number of decks due to Psychic Transfer. Lunafall GX, it's one of those moves that it could be very useful. If you could get Lunala onto the battlefield, and say you're under item lock from Vileplume or you're under ability lock from Garbodor, you can use Lunafall GX and knock out your opponent's Pokemon. Oh wait, no, it's only basic Pokemon, isn't it? I probably should have read that a bit more than I did just. mean, there are still some things that it can hit. It can hit EXs. It can take out an EX because it says that it only can't hit Pokemon GX. So it'll be interesting. Moongeist Beam, 120 for 4 energy is very expensive, but then with Psychic Transfer, a Lunala Solgaleo deck would be interesting, using Soulburst GX to get Lunala powered up, but I just don't think it hits hard enough, only hitting for 120. Let's see. What's in this pack? Not much. Another Crobat. Well, let's move on. Try and speed things up a bit. And another Persimmon and a Stoutland. Just another filler rare. So this is what I was saying about the Persimmon decks. If you get 4 of them plus Mew onto the battlefield, with the 4 Persimmons on the bench and the Mew out, and use it's the Mew, I can't remember which one it's from, I think it's Generations. I might be wrong on that one. That allows you to copy an attack on one of your Pokemon as long as you still have, as long as you have the energy to pay for it. But you use Team Play with that. You have Fighting Fury Belt on, and you end up doing 120 plus 10 plus 10, so 140 for double colourless, which is very efficient, very efficient. You can get that turn 1 effectively if you hit the right draw. It'll be interesting to see how it competes. A lot of people seem to be running it early on as it was a budget build, but now that I think the prices are starting to settle down, I think it'll probably phase out pretty quickly. So let's open another pack, and I'll just take another sip of water quickly. Rare candy, always nice to have. Wishy-washy, not much to it. So, Wishy-washy, interesting in that they've released this, but not the large version of it. So, it'll be interesting to see what they do later on with that. Rare candy, which is nice. More Lullen for Mantis again. Not much else other than that. Next pack. Ooh, we get a Crabominable and a Hariyama. Is that different to the one that we got before? I don't know. Crabominable, just again another filler rares, nothing there. Let's open another. Still got 30 packs to go, including this one. So I'll try and speed things up a bit. Potion now, and Brooksish. Not much. Let's carry on. We get a Golder. Other than that, nothing much of note. Maybe the energy retrieval, because it's reverse hollow, but next pack. Rotom Dex, Pokemon Catcher, which is quite good. I'll talk about that in a second. And a Gumshoos GX. There we go, one of the GXs we hadn't yet got. Some interesting decks with it. Search the Premises is quite powerful in terms of knowing whether to play your supporters or not. For example, if you have a Team Flare Grunt, not Team Flare Grunt, sorry, a Team Skull in your hand, and you want to know whether you should play it to try and discard energy from their hand, search their hand. If they have 2 energy, or even if they only have 1 energy, go for it. Otherwise, if you have another supporter, go for that instead. 100 for 3 colourless is it's not very efficient. However, the Gumshoos Chance GX attack can hit some Pokemon very, very hard. For example, Lurantis, which wants to charge up its GX attack, in doing so ends up putting enough energy onto itself that you can bring Gumshoos in and hit it and take it out. And in fact, it only needs 4 energy on. Only needs 4 energy on, which it can't hit you. It can't knock you out with its GX attack with 4 energy. Whereas because you get the extra 10 plus, you actually hit for the 210, which I think Lurantis has 210. It might have 220. I could be wrong. But anyway, Rotom Dex, quite useful for if you know that you've got some stuff prized up that you don't want prized up. And Pokemon Catcher, a poor man's Lysander, or if you want to consider it, another way. It's a Lysander that's an item rather than a supporter. Just works on a coin flip instead. So between Pokemon Catcher and Repel, you could have effectively 12 Lysanders in your deck. Let's move on. Not too much there. Marini, which I'll come back to in a second. Pre-Marini GX, we've hit the second of the starter GXs. Now we just need Incineroar. What else do we still need to hit? GXs. I think we need to hit Umbreon and Espeon. And I think that's it to have hit one of every GX. So Marini, there's the Toxapex in this set, which has an ability that when the opponent makes one of their bench Pokemon, their active Pokemon, that active Pokemon becomes poisoned. I'm quite interested in this as I quite like running Sceptile decks. To be able to poison opposing grass decks will actually be very, very good for Sceptile. It's one of the downsides of it. The only downside of using the Toxapex instead, well, there's two downsides. First off, you can't use Forest of Giant Plants on it. Secondly, if you're fighting something that wants to be poisoned, they just need to bring in their Pokemon, such as a Steaming Mad Machamp EX. So that's where you sort of have the safety barrier with Ariados, opposed to Toxapex. But I'm going to try it out, we'll see what happens. Let's open another, see what we get. Not too much there. Creepy Hypno and Crabominable. Crabrawler and Crabominable in one pack. Yeah, that Hypno is rather creepy. Yeah, anyway, let's move on. Over halfway through now. Nothing too much. Let's have a look. Cloyster. Again, another filler rare. Probably nothing much that it probably won't see any use. Araquanid. Another one that I don't think will see any use, which is a shame because the actual Pokemon in Sun and Moon is decent. It's very, very good. The card is rubbish, effectively. So, moving on. Next pack. Nothing too much of note in this yet. And wow, Full Art Lily. Nice. Nice. Full Art Lily. I really, really like the detail that's gone into it. Would probably run I'd probably run a 1 or 2 lilies in a deck. It's almost like a pseudo Shaman. You get to draw until you have 6 in your hand. 8 if it's on your first turn, but the only way you're going to be able to even get close to guaranteeing it on the first turn is to run 4 of them, and I don't think it's worth running 4 in a deck. The draw up to 6 with no discard is very nice. There's been a number of times when I've had maybe 1 or 2 cards in my hand that I'd really like to hold on to, and a Sycamore, and if I'd had a Lily instead, maybe it would have been better, but yeah, let's carry on for now. Open another pack, see what we get. Metapod. It's a strange one. And a Kangaskhan, that's a holo rare, I believe, yeah. 4 coins, 50 damage for each head. Well, it's going to hit for about 100. That's what it does, probably its expected value. Metapod, looking very creepy there. So it's a weird one, that is. All the rest of them are quite cartoony. That seems one of the claymation ones. Another Lily, not full art there. Right, let's move on. See what we get in our next pack. Not too much there. Ultra Ball, which is nice. Energy Retrieval, another Golduck. So 3 regular Golducks now. Maybe I can flip them for a pack each. Nothing too much here. Pokemon Catcher again, and another Solgaleo GX. So I now have 2 Solgaleo GX and 2 Lunala. One which you will have seen me open, and one which was a trade lock pack. Maybe I will try out a Solgaleo deck. Who knows? Let's move on. this might be pack number 30. We have a Golduck and a Toucannon. Professor Kukui there. Professor Kukui, it's an interesting one. How many would I say you should run in a deck? I'd only ever say get the one in, get him as a one-off, and have enough VS Seekers that you can pull him up when you need. The extra 20 damage can be clutch and can make sure that you win a game, but only drawing 2 cards. When you really need draw, only getting 2, as opposed to something like a Lily, which could get you up to 6, or a Sycamore, which gets you 7 fresh. Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's carry on. Nothing too much here. Double colourless and a Lima and a Beware. Oh, I like the little sign in the background, the little Beware sign. Beware of Beware. They do think they're funny, don't they? Lima. It's too chancy. I wouldn't play it in a deck. I don't think it'd be worthwhile. So let's move on. What's our next pack got in store for us? Oh, a reverse hollow Poliwrath and Tauros GX. That was the GX that I forgot that we hadn't got yet. So Tauros GX is a bit of an interesting one. It can fit into almost any deck. It's very good with Ninja Boy. In that all you need to do is have a Pokemon out that takes a load of damage, but not enough that it would knock out a Tauros GX. And Ninja Boy, Tauros GX in instead, and then you use Rage to hit back for that much damage plus 20, or use Madball GX to pretty much get a guaranteed knockout at 30 damage for each damage counter on Tauros. So quite powerful. Probably see a large number of Tauros GX in decks that just need some filler, some extra attackers. So moving on. Too much there. Our first Alolan Persian and another Abominable. What's interesting is Alolan Persian and Alolan Meowth both have attacks that actually cost nothing. That's what this symbol here actually means on Torn. Don't think it's worth running, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody will find a use for it. Anyway, let's open another pack, see what we get. Nothing too much, another Crushing Hammer, which is always nice. Another Solgaleo GX. From 50 packs, we've got 3 Solgaleo GX. Can we get a playset? Let's find out. 15 more packs, including the one that we're opening now. And an Umbreon GX. Wow, the pull rates on this set are absolutely amazing. Umbreon GX, it's the one that I was saying that I'm not quite sure whether it's meta viable at the minute. It would probably be a tier... if you've got tier 0 as your best, it's probably tier 1 or tier 2 at the minute. Shadow Bullet's nice in that it does an extra 30 damage as Strafe. I've seen a deck that had Umbreon GX and Pyukumuku with Bursting Balloons. Umbreon comes in, does Strafe and puts out Pyukumuku. And then you don't want to attack, because if you attack, you're attacking into Pyukumuku. If they've got the Bursting Balloon and you knock it out, you're going to take 120 damage. At which point you've effectively taken 150 damage, all for the price of what, one prize card. If it's a GX, you're probably going to end up losing it to Umbreon GX your next turn, and yeah, it may have some viability. We'll have to wait and see. Let's carry on for now. Nothing too much to note. Another Rainbow Energy, which is nice, and another Palisade. We've got 4 of them now. Playset to make a deck with them. Let's carry on. Oh, Timer Ball, I'll come back to that in a second. And Incineroar, just the regular rare Incineroar. So Timer Ball, it's a bit of an interesting one. 75% of the time, you're guaranteed one Pokemon. You flip 2 coins, for each head you get an evolution Pokemon, and you reveal it and you put it into your hand. So like I said, flip 2 coins, you've got either Tails, Tails Heads, Heads Tails, Heads Heads. So 75% of the time you'll get 1 Heads, 25% of the time you'll get 2. If you hit 2, you can pull out an entire evolution line for Stage 2 GX. It's an interesting one. whether I'd play it over Nest Ball or Ultra Ball, I'm not sure. Probably not. But let's move on. Let's see what's in our next pack. Oh, Team School Run and Hariyama. So this is what I was saying about is good with Gumshoes. Your opponent reveals their hand and you discard 2 energies from it. Well, if your opponent reveals their hand and they have no energies in it, you've effectively wasted your supporter for the turn. If you use Gumshoes and you see that they have 2 energy in their hand and it may choke them, it would be perfect to use as a disruption. Another pincer there. Not much else. Let's open another pack. Another Poison Barb and another Lurantis GX, which is good. I really want to build a Lurantis GX deck. Probably be one of the first decks that I try and build on this channel. I have an idea to use Lurantis and Mega Septile. Using Mega Septile's ability to charge Lurantis up and just get rid of any damage on it. Charge up Chlorocyte GX or charge up Soul Blade and just use free switches with Evolution Starmie to pull energies back out the discard. Theory crafting that deck in a minute, we'll see about it when it comes to it, but I think I've now got enough Lurantis for it. I think I was going to run 2. If I push it up to 3, I may still need to get another, but let's find out. Maybe I can trade one of those Solgaleos for it. So, in this, we get a Golduck again. I've got now 4 regular rares, and I don't know how many reverse. Let's open another pack. So, nothing too much in there. Great Ball, not that great. Palisade and another regular rare Incineroar. Nothing too great. Great Ball, look at the top 70 deck, reveal a Pokemon you find it there and put it into your hand. Pros and cons. Pros, you don't have to discard anything, so you're not paying the cost of the Ultra Ball. Cons, if you don't find a Pokemon, nothing happens. Yeah. Anyway, let's open another and see what we find. Nothing too much yet. And a Golduck. Another Golduck. Golduck Magnet here. Nothing too much in this yet. We get a Reverse Beware and another Abominable. Experience share is always nice to have. Nothing much else in that pack. Nothing yet. Reverse Potion and another Primarina GX. Nice, nice. It's probably one of the hardest GXs to kill if you're not hitting it for weakness damage due to the Grand Echo GX. Just switch it out to another Primarina, and then when they're all banged up and ready to be knocked out, you then just Grand Echo and all of the teams back to full health. Horrible, horrible card to play against. Maybe we'll be building a deck with them sometime soon. Who knows? That's 5 packs left. Let's have a look. What's this? Osmo. Didn't realise that was rare. Gonna need 4 of them. I've only got 1. Well, looks like I'll be trading for them. This is a Masquerade and another Decidueye. We have got some serious pulls out of these 50 packs. Number 3. Nothing too much yet. Pokeball. It relies too much on chance to be any good. The regular Decidueye. It's alright for a regular rare. It's pretty consistent. Hitting for 120 is quite nice for 3, but no, I don't know why you'd run that over the GX. Well, I mean, I guess unless you're trying to build a budget there. Second to last pack. What do we have? Not too much. We have a Masquerade and a Dragonite. Still not sure about this. 130 for 2 energy, but you discard them both. With, I think it's Vikavolt, there's the Vikavolt that's coming out soon. It has an ability that allows you to attach, I can't remember whether it's lightning or grass or whether it's both, it might be both. An additional 1 per turn maybe. So if you Couple that with a Starmie, which allows you to pull the 2 energies back out. You could be effectively doing 130 each turn for 2 energy, which could be quite good. Right now, not so great, I don't think. So let's open our final pack, see what we get. Nothing too much, and our final card is just another regular rare Incineroar. Well, that's it. All 50 packs done. Got some very good pulls there. Very happy with that. As you can see in my collection, I actually have a few tradable booster packs. I have 40 Evolutions booster packs. Haven't actually opened any Evolutions really. So if you'd like to see a video of a 40 Evolutions booster pack opening, let me know. I'll get back to you on it. Otherwise, keep on training to become a Pokemon Master you can become. Thank you and goodbye.